Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Soul Rehab Project. This is Sarah Saxby, and this is the podcast where we talk about truth because everything in our life has been a lie. And this episode has been inspired by a couple things, by my narcissistic relationship and by how a lot of people say, including myself, I swear my phone is reading my mind. How many of you have said that? I know there was something recently, and I don't remember what it was, but I know I never spoke it out loud. I know I never did. It was so obscure. And of course, I go on social media and it's there. And I even told my daughter, I was like, there's no way, And I'm like, it's reading our minds. And it really does seem that way. But recently, I've also been thinking about my narcissistic relationship that I was in for 5 years. And it's been several years since I've been out of that, but it's been on my mind again. So I need to take that into consideration because I know things aren't going to be floating around in there for no reason. And so I was putting these two things together. Um, and how they relate to one another. And you may be somebody who has been through a narcissistic relationship. And there may be people who out there who are like, nah, I don't think so. But one thing that I'm really putting together right now is that we are all in the biggest narcissistic relationship the world has ever known. What I want to do is share what it was like from my experience and make all of this come together. I swear my phone is reading my mind. Within my narcissistic relationship, I know that for starters, I was in my 40s when I was in this, and I'm thinking like, really? I didn't know by then. I I didn't know, but truly, that relationship it was the end of an era. It was the end of an era of me betraying myself. Because up until that point, up until that relationship, and within that relationship, I was betraying myself. Because if I wasn't, it wouldn't exist.